square box and eaten in a triangle, then my friend, you understand women.
So we are on the part for toppings. So toppings, there's so many types of pizza. We have Hawaiian pizza, we have bows, we have meat deluxe, we have vegetable pizza, we have chicken mushroom. So really, whatever you like, you can make your topping. We have sausage, explore. So today I'm just gonna do meat and vegetable. So I also had marinated some courgettes, and they're ready. So I'm just gonna do some veg first and then the meat. So I'll just saute them in some oil and with some capsicum and onions, and then they'll be ready. So let's do this. I have salted some onions and the green capsicum. You can use red and yellow, but we use that a lot of times. So this time I wanted us to use the green ones. So I'm gonna keep some for the meat, but this one is for veg. We have one family member who just enjoys veg and not meat. So this is basically for them. So you just want to saute them, but they're going to, because the heat is very high in the pizza, you don't want to really overwork them on the pan. So I'll just add my courgette. Just basically let them brown a bit on both sides, and then they'll be ready. Then we'll go to the meat after that. So also our paste is doing well. It's gonna be thicker. It's just reducing the water with time. It's gonna be thicker, and then you need to cool it before you use it. Don't use it hot. It will make your dough soggy. I just want to cover it so that it can continue the process. They're ready. I'll just drop them into the bowl. I added a bit of sugar so that it gives like a sweetness, a salt and sweetness to them, to the vegetables. So I'll just use the same pan for the meat. I'll just drop in the capsicum that's remaining. And I'll just pick the meat and just drop it in. The meat I had boiled, as I earlier said. So for the meat, the toppings really, the portions are just for your liking. Some people like just a bit of everything everywhere, and you also, when you go to the pizza places, they just put moderately. But if you like to go over the top, it's just upon you. Just enjoy yourself and just flavor and choose as much toppings as you would like. So I thought I'd get pepperoni, but it's a bit pretty hard to find. that would have been one that I would have wanted to do today, so we'll just work with what we have. So what I'm just doing here is sauteing the meat. It's like already cooked and it's gonna cook further in the oven, so everything here is just ready to go. Let's check on our paste. Your paste is reducing. Last week I made the sauce and it was just amazing. I'm just hoping that we'll get the same results. So I'm just gonna pull out the basil. You can just drop them in the meat to flavor the meat. I'm going to find the other one here. We are on the exciting part. We have our toppings. I've sprinkled some more oregano on both toppings just for the love of oregano, and you can see the other dough is already rising, and we'll just let it stay, but you can still use it at this moment. It's still okay, but it would be as quality as the other one. So for you to know that it's doing well, when you press on it, it should actually bounce back on its own. Let me just put that aside and introduce another product, another ingredient, maize flour. So maize flour is very good for the tins. You can use your pie tins, your baking sheets that are in the house, and you just sprinkle maize flour, or you can sprinkle spirulina. It's nice. It helps the dough not to stick when you're baking, because it's gonna be a very hot oven, and we'll see how it will go when we do it practically. So let me just check on the sauce, and then we go and start assembling our pizza. Our sauce is just about ready, and it smells so nice. Smells like the pizza dough. The herbs are so nice inside it. So what you need to do is just put it to cool in the corner, and if it cools, you can also put it in the fridge. You can make it a day before and just keep it in the fridge and use it the next day. So we're just about ready to start assembling our pizza. So guys, I've picked the first bowl, and it's a pretty nice one. So you just hold it in to get the air in again. When you put flour on the surface, it will be very soft, so be generous with the flour, it will help you. So the way we make pizza dough, you just press, and then 3 times forward, and you just press as you go out. And the reason you're doing this is just to stretch the dough, and then you keep on turning. You keep on turning as you stretch the dough. You want to get a lot. Then you will just be pulling and slapping it on the surface. My dough is tearing a bit in the middle, so I don't want to overwork it. So the next thing you want to put it is in the pan. Just want to fix this part, and it shouldn't worry you. So you just take your pan, spread the maize flour, and put your pizza in, So this is like a small pizza. So I'm gonna use the other dough. I'll mix it up with this one for a bit, though it's not so advisable. Let's see how this one will go. Then I want to take my paste. The first thing that goes in is the paste. Our paste is a bit watery, but normally I do a very thick one. So what you want to do is just put your paste, but don't over soak the pizza with the paste. You can add tomato paste as you do your paste. It will really help to thicken the paste. So pretty much I think every part has some paste. Then I will take my toppings. Most of the toppings you just use your hands and you just place. So you want to give love every corner of the pizza. So you're gonna do that, and the pizza takes about 6 to 7 minutes to cook. So in that time you will be just autopiloting on it. So I'm just gonna wash my hands quickly and then I come and put the cheese on it. So my hands are clean. I've just grabbed the cheese, mozzarella cheese or mozzarella. So normally the one you buy in the shop, you can grate it and then sprinkle it all over the pizza, but this one you can just cut and place it in different positions on your pizza. The middle part, just cut and place it, and we are going to see whether we made a nice pizza or something else. The moment of truth is going to be in a few minutes. So I'm just adding a little bit more here because we've got a couple to go. So and then you want to brush the sides. The brush got burnt somehow. It's clean though. You want to just brush the edges of your pizza. Normally they do with olive oil, but I don't have olive oil, but I know oil will work well because I've used it before. So just brush the sides, and we are going to drop this guy in the oven. So that is our pizza and it's ready. So today I'm not so happy with the sauce because I make a very thick one, but I think it will still be tasty and nice. Let's go. Here we go. The oven is so hot. I feel like my makeup is gonna melt. So we're just dropping it in and we close. So we are on our second pizza. I've just placed the dough. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then you just spread. So you just keep turning. So this dough is it can be also a fun way to interact with your family or children or whoever you live with or your friends. Just making it a day prior, and then when you have your family or your friends come over, you can be able to just play around with the dough. So the baking tin I'm going to use for this one is the square one. So So we'll just place it nicely and square. So this time we are doing the square pizza. Yes, there is a square pizza, so just poke on the side so that it can puff nicely when it bakes. The other one is almost ready. Let me just check it. It's ready. Go to sour. Okay. Our first pizza is ready. I'm not so happy with the cheese we made this time because the other one was very stringy. You could pull it, but still it has done the work it needs to do. So I'll just put it aside and just prepare the other pizza for the oven. We are on our second pizza dough. So the sauce has cooled further and it actually looks thicker. I'm happy with it now. We're just spreading, give it some love, make a lot of sauce so that you can be generous, but don't be over generous. You might make the dough very soggy and then it will crack. So we'll go on with our toppings. So we'll just place them in different positions. This one will be a bit refreshing because it's vegetables. And then I'm gonna take the basil. Remember, we have the basil, so you can just place the basil like about 3 leaves to give it some flavor. Then I'll just place this here. We're going to use it again. Then I'll just take cheese and I'm going to just spread it all over. I kid you not, this pizza tastes like the one you buy wherever you buy. Then I'm going to just spread on the sides so that you can get a crunchy crust. The other one was a bit too dark on the sides, but it's cooked well. So I'm gonna add some, I think I did a lot of one ingredient for the mozzarella, and that's why I'm not so happy with it, but it still tastes nice. It's not stretching the way I wanted it. So our pizza is just ready for the oven. I'll pop it in the oven, then we'll see how it comes out. Pizza number 3, that's what we're having for dinner. So I'm making up a couple of them. We had a friend over and she had the first one, and her reviews are just encouraging, and she said it's very good. She's a pizza lover, so I'm so happy. Even this one has come out even better than the first one. Look at the crust, it's just crunchy, and then there's the cheese, it's just there. Oh, look at that, look at that. cheese is just there, so when it cools down it will be stringy and very nice. So we'll cut this later. I'll just put it aside. So guys, wow, the hard work is over from scratch. Everything is homemade and we have our pizza. Doesn't it look nice? I really like the char on the pizza. It's not very like bitter at all. It's very nice. So I just wanted to mention that there are different ways you can cut your pizza. You can use a knife, you can use scissors, or you can use a pizza wheel. This makes work easier, but probably you need a bigger one if you're doing it for many people. So now I just want us to see how we can cut our pizza. So I'm gonna use a knife on one and a wheel on one. Just put it aside. So we have our pizza, and you can check the crust. It looks good. We didn't have a fallout. It's dried and the maize flour is underneath, and it's very it looks very nice. So pizza mostly you cut across and then you cut in triangles. So can you hear that crust, my people? That is a very good job. Okay, by now it's cold because of the shooting time, and I had to make a couple of pizza. The guys who had the pizza when it was hot really enjoyed it, and that's why we can always warm it in a microwave. So you can cut like that, and then make more slices on the side. Make more slices on the side. A bit tough, but that's a good sign. But the middle part is very soft, so it's soft in the inside and very crunchy on the outside. So guys, really, didn't I do a good job? Then probably you can use the sauce that remained just to give it some sauce. Probably use it the way you'd use ketchup and just apply before you bite. So the pizza that I made earlier on this week, you would pull and the cheese was stringy. This is not stringy, but it tastes really good. We have tasted it, so oh my goodness, I just can't wait for dinner. So I just want us to try the wheel and see how it's cut with the wheel. So the next tool is the wheel, and guys, it is just like driving a wheel. And don't worry if your pizza is shapeless, as long as it tastes good, that's all you need. So you need to like hit it to cut the crust. I'll just do that. So I just want to show you how our pizza looks like. I know it's supposed to be more airy, but I'm still happy with this. If you get like more air pockets over here, it would be good, but I think it's a good trial for today. Probably next time I'll try and proof it longer. But guys, this is the real deal. don't feel bad when people are going out to have pizza and you're not having. You can just have these ingredients in the house, make your dough like a day before, make your sauce a day before, and then get your toppings. Then on the next day, just roll the dough, slap the paste, and put the cheese and the toppings, and in 7 minutes you'll have your pizza. So I'm so happy that you are watching this, and I hope somebody is going to be happy about this. And I promise you, the sauce, if you follow the recipe, the sauce tastes really good. It's better than just the way we put tomato sauce or ketchup. This one really gets it. It gets your taste buds. It's so nice. I don't know how to explain it. And the oregano is really bringing out a good flavor in the paste. So guys, this is it for us, and I would just like to let you know that my makeup is still intact after the heat. Oh my goodness, I am super happy, and I am a bit tired because I had to do all the 3 processes in one shoot, and I really hope that you will make use of this recipe. I know there are people who are waiting and they're excited to see the video, so just go on the comment section, give me a shout out, try it and let us know, and invite your friends to come to the channel so that we can learn and we can be better, what can I say, cooks in the kitchen. So with that, I just want to wish you a happy weekend as I enjoy this pizza with a glass of soda, and as I start my week schedule. I thank you and I wish you a happy week ahead. Toodooks!